Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your girl B Monroe and I am back with another vlog for you guys. If you are new to my channel, I really hope that you like my content. If you do, please don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get into this video. I'm just going to be talking to you guys about what life is like as being a single mom. First and foremost, if you are a single mom or a single father, I take my hat off to you. If I was wearing a hat right now, I commend you. Like, you are doing an amazing job. I know it seems hard. I know you second guess yourself with a lot of things. I know you don't get enough credit as you would probably like, and it's just a lot going on. But at the same time, you are doing an amazing, wonderful job, and that's just it, period. So let's get into it. I feel like on my end, as being a single parent, it's very like me and my son already have like this very tight bond, but at the same time it's like hard for him because he doesn't really get to see his dad anymore. So it's kind of like he has his moments where he's fine and everything's okay, and then he has his moments where like he's sad and he misses his dad. But I choose not to really involve him too much in what's going on because I feel like he is a child and he should stay in a child's place. He is only 4 years old, so I don't really want to put grown up issues upon him when he is a child. That's just me. I know everybody raises their child differently. My mom raised me differently. If you do it another way, then you do it however you do it, but that's how I do it. He kind of gets into these moments where like he does get upset and things sometimes are hard, and then there's these moments where like he doesn't ask about him at all, and it's kind of like I just hope that everything that I'm doing is just enough for him. That's the thing, because I know like I can't like make him forget his dad, or I can't like try to hurry up and replace his dad. Like, he has a stepdad. He understands that he has a stepdad, and he understands that he has a dad. Like, he understands that. So it's like even when things are seeming great, I can tell like sometimes he'll bring up his father, and I'm just kind of like things are a little different right now, but when it comes down to it, he'll probably come back again, or you know, he's figuring things out, so he might come back. But honestly, like, I had a whole conversation with his father, and he basically said out of his own mouth like he's not going to parent, and that's just because I'm holding him responsible for his responsibility, because it kind of gets to a point where you're doing it alone so much and you didn't create your child alone. And it's not like I'm being like evil or mean or vindictive, because I don't have any ill will towards him. I just want him to be a dad. And if you don't want to be a dad and you don't want to do the things that you want to do, then that's okay. There are other things to help make sure that you are doing your part and what you're supposed to do as a father. And it's really sad, because it's like it's a situation that I can't control. Like, I can't make him do right by his kid. I can't like really try to make this person grow up and be an adult. I can't do that. And that was something that was hard for me to come to terms with, because I felt like I was mainly like forcing stuff. Like, I was forcing the phone calls for him to like tell his own child goodnight, or to talk to his own child. I was, you know, like getting to a point where I felt like I was forcing the visits and things like that. And then it kind of came to a point where he actually wanted to be around him, wanted him to like spend the night and things like that. But there were other things going on that I wasn't comfortable with. And it was just so much that just ended up going on for like years and years and years and years. And I just got so tired of fighting for someone to do right by their own child. Like I really just got so tired of it, and I kind of was just like, I'm just gonna let the courts handle it. And that's as real as I can say it. I'm just gonna let the courts handle it, because it gets very exhausting. It does. Like, I shouldn't have to tell you to do something for your child. I shouldn't have to tell you to buy something for your child. It's just not even, though, it's not even like a situation where I can't do anything for my son, because my son is living good. Like, he doesn't want for anything. As soon as he asks me for something, it's there in front of him. So everything is how it needs to be. Whatever his wants and his needs are, they're immediately taken care of automatically. That's the first thing I do, first and foremost. But it's just irritating, because it's like, it's not the same energy from someone who created a whole life. Like, this is a whole child that you created, and you don't really have the same energy to really take care of him and do what's right by him. Instead, you rather argue, be a bitter child's father, cause havoc, cause hell, and all this. And it's like, for what? Like, it got so bad to the point where this man would have my child in his care, and my child's supposed to spend the night over there for 2 days out the week, and he's telling me I can't speak to my child. Like, excuse me? I have every right to call my son while he's with you and tell him at least good night or good morning. I have that right. Just like you have that right. But because you don't call, you don't care to really speak to him while he's with me, that's your decision. But you can't control if I'm going to be the same way while he's in your care. It was just so much. And like, I don't want my son to end up growing up and feeling like his dad dislikes him, or his dad hates him, or his dad is mad at him. Like, because that's not the case. It's the some people weren't made to be parents. And that's just true. Some people weren't made to be parents, but that doesn't stop people from having children. Unfortunately, it doesn't. We can't go and take a test and then the test be like, F, you dumb, you're stupid, you can't have a kid. Like, if that was the case, I ain't gonna say what I wanted to say because it's about to sound really mean, but if that was the case, things would be different. I'll just put it like that. But yeah, like, it's just sad. Like, I feel like my son is just kind of like, he knows how to express his feelings. We have worked on that, getting him to just express his feelings and express what's wrong with him. Like, I have worked on that with him. His stepdad has worked on that with him. And he has gotten to a point where he can say, like, I'm sad, I'm angry, I'm this, I'm that. And there has times where he has told me that he is upset because of his dad, and he is sad because of his dad, or he's a little bit mad at his dad, and he has every right to feel the way that he feels. I don't really go on like a whole bashing tangent to my child about his father, because that's just something I would never do. I just feel like that crosses the line. Regardless of however this person wants to be in their life, I would just never do that. I feel like God handles all things, and I feel like God is just going to handle that situation and handle him, because there's scriptures about how you are supposed to do your children. There's scriptures about how you're supposed to be as a parent and how you're supposed to honor people and things like that. And it's like, just how he's choosing to move. You're not choosing to sorry you guys, I have a whole bunch of people texting me right now at the same time. My phone is like lighting up and it's catching my attention. But you choose not to do right, you choose to do wrong. And I feel like how God is like, if you're choosing to do right, then you're going to get handled in the right way. If you're choosing to do bad, then you're going to get handled in a certain way. And I'm not saying I wish ill will on his life or anything like that, but we all have to answer for things that we have done wrong, for people we have treated wrong that didn't deserve it. And a child is a person that doesn't deserve it. He doesn't. Like, my son is so amazing, and he's so dope, and he's such an artist. Like, he loves to paint. He gets that from me, but like, his paintings are just so amazing to me. It doesn't really look like a 4-year-old painted it to me. Like, it doesn't. And I just love his talents. I love how much he loves to sing. I love how he loves to dance. I love how he has this thing now where he loves to tell me what he's gonna put on. So if I say you're gonna wear jeans and a shirt, and he's like, no, I'm gonna wear a dinosaur shirt and shorts with my black shoes and my blue hat, and I'm like, who do you think you are? But it's just funny to me, and it's cute. It's just so many things about him, and it's just like, on their end, you're just choosing to miss those things. And I'm kind of at a point where I made my peace with it. I pray about it. I pray about it for my son's sake, that he doesn't live his life in heartache because of what a grown person decided to do. Because he shouldn't live his life in heartache. He just shouldn't, because it's not his fault. It will never ever be in history his fault. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's kind of just sad, but at the same time, it's kind of like my son has so many people that just love him and adore him and stand next to him 10 toes down and will do anything in the world for him. So it's like you were just somebody that honestly really didn't deserve him. That's all that was. But yeah, I'm gonna head and end this video right here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you guys will see me next time. Bye.